you come from the same background. You're cut from the same cloth. And that's what I'd like for you to expound on a little bit, if you don't mind, is to share your automotive background with the viewers out there, so that way they know that you come from the same background and the same experiences in the dealership space where we do, which is a huge plus to our clients.
I would absolutely love to. Thank you for asking me that question, Jeff. Automotive is something that I've been passionate about since I was a young girl trying to turn wrenches, right, and figure out.
No way. Really?
Let me change my serpentine belt myself.
Oh,
yes.
Got it.
So I'll elaborate here. So, young girl trying to figure it out. Friends down the road. I was working in hospitality. Went to school for hospitality and tourism management. One of the things I'm really good at is people. Communicating with people, reading a room, understanding that we need to listen, right? We don't need to listen so we can say the next thing. We need to listen to respond to what the person in any industry, any conversation is looking for. So my friend, who is no longer with us here, Earthbound, however, he called me one day and he said, Rebecca, we're hiring for a business development representative over here. It's a Chevy store, a single point Chevy store in upstate New York. And I think you'd be great at it. I said, all right. Well, I came in for an interview. I think I was about 19 when I came in for an interview. They hired me on the spot and they said, you make phone calls and you bring people in. I said, okay. Let's figure this out.
Sounds like a typical onboarding car dealership. Here's your phone. Here's your computer.
Yeah. And here's the phone book. Start with the A's.
Where is everybody?
Yeah. Make us proud. Make us proud.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So I truly encompass what it means to start from the bottom and come all the way up in automotive. But what has been really cool for me in the automotive space is when I came into BDC, I didn't realize the journey I was going to have after joining the Business Development Center. Shortly after I started, just a young professional, I got to meet our CEO, Ken Kingstad. And this really ties into why Call Team 6 is successful, I believe, at least from my sphere of the world. I was able to learn, what needs to happen on that phone call. How do you keep control of that conversation to then get the outcome we're looking for? Which is simple. It's an appointment. An appointment to help the consumer make a more educated, intelligent decision in their car buying process. It's not just buying a car. Everybody's going to need them, right? There's thousands and thousands of dealerships that somebody could walk into. But what Ken instilled in me in such a young age was one particular thing. Everybody's got a dentist, a doctor's office, a lawyer, and a car dealership. Now, which dealership are you going to be loyal to? Which dealership is going to take care of you and also exceed your expectations, whether it be variables, fixed operations, sales, service, body shop, parts, you name it. And when I realized what that meant, I was able to work the guide, work my objections, master them, and grow within the automotive industry. One tip I will tell you young up and coming automotive superstars is if somebody devotes the time to give you the knowledge that they have learned over an extended period of time, you should sit down and really listen. Take your 30, 45 hour out of your day to listen, take notes, and then the next tip I'll say is if you have audio recordings of an example of what a call should sound like, you should listen to it on your way to work. Because when you get to work, you're going to be prepared to execute at the highest level. I know that was long-winded.
No, I think that last part was a great piece of advice. I mean, if you're driving the car, you have 10, 15, 20 minutes, you're on your way. Why not sharpen your skills a little bit? And if someone's taking the time to provide you with that material, I think it's a fantastic tip.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Would
And
would some say that's a tactical tip of the day?
that would be tactical.
That would be the
Absolutely.
tactical
That
tip.
would be a tactical tip for sure.